Well, my dudes, today's episode is huge because we have to make up some points in this Champions League group stage that we've only got 1 point through the first 3 matches. Let's get into it, my dudes. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. Well, my dudes, this Champions League group stage has not went the way we wanted to. We've got 1 point through our first 3 matches. That coming from the match we've seen on screen against Inter. Let's go ahead and get into the results. Take a look at this competition, seeing where we're sitting in the group stage and where we're sitting in our league table. Let's look at it. We last left off against Lommel. Then we went out against PSG, lost this match 2-0. It was disappointing. Right around halftime, maybe a little bit after halftime, I changed up what we was doing. We started playing a little bit of hoofball, and it worked out better. We had some opportunities late, but as you can see, didn't do much in this match. It was disappointing. Then we went out and played OHL, won this match 3-2. We went down early in the 19th minute. There was a goal in the 13th and the 19th minute. We came back in the second half and dominated that one. Hedden, Richter, and Mendez getting goals for us. Bosland, we beat 4-1. Herden gets a goal, Halaj gets a goal, and Molina gets a brace. Then Club Brugge, another match that we went down early, had to come back from, and it was pretty tight until the very end. We win this match 3-2. Anderson, Molina, and Bellotti gets goals. Anderson picked up what's his name? Williamson picked up an injury. Norman Williamson did. He picked up some blisters, so he's been out for a little bit. He should be able to play today, but I'm going to opt for Herndon just to be a little bit more safe. I think he's got. I'm just not. I don't want to play. I don't want to play Norman Williamson today. I think Herndon is getting really close to surpassing him, which is crazy to think. I never thought that would happen. I thought Norman Williamson would be through the end of this season at least. But yeah, it's been tough. We've not looked particularly well at moments. We've had to come back. But as I said, group stage is not looking good, is it? If we get a win today, we could potentially jump up to 3rd place, depending on how Feyenoord matches up against Inter. And then in the league, we're still sitting 2nd behind Anderlecht, who's having a great season. You can just tell that by their goal differential, and they've got a little bit of a points lead over us, so we've got some work to do in that. We're going up, like I said today, against PSG. After that, we're going up against Standard. Should be a good time. Coming into the matchup, we're relatively healthy, besides the 2 strikers that we already knew about in Fabian Rodriguez, meaning that we've called up a player just as kind of some depth at striker. I don't think he's ready yet, but he's a player that we signed maybe last year, the year before that. Esteban Fernandez, he's a 2-star player, 5-star potential striking option. I don't expect to see him in the PSG match. We may see him in the Standard match. He is going to be on the bench, though, for the PSG match, just in case something happens to Molina. The side we're putting out, we're playing a little bit more hoofball because it seemed to work a little bit better against them in the first match than it did the regular way we was playing in the first half. So Cook's in goal, back for Fontana, Van Erden, and Anderson and Dacey. Midfield consists of Ricalde and Hart, right-hand side Bellotti, in the middle Esahal, Richter on the left, Molina up top. The 2 positions that I'm still having trouble picking for right now, right back and right wing. There's matches where I'm like, Hedden's the guy. Hedden's the guy we want to play. And then there's matches where it's Bellotti's the guy. As you can see, though, over the last 5, Hedden has a 7.48 average rating, and then Bellotti has a 7.24. So both of them's looking really good. Richter's not fully fit. He picked up a little bit of a knock in one of the last matches, but we are going to opt to play him. So let's go ahead and get into it. This one scares me because of how we played against them the last time. I think if we get a draw out of this match, you can consider us very, very, very lucky. We've won 3 out of our last 5, though, so we are playing okay. Go ahead and change this. I didn't do it at the end of the last match. Put it on extended highlights. Of course, Ricalde is feeling aggressive out there, as usual. Our dude, oh no, right off the bat. Hey, and by the way, this PSG side is a pretty dang good. You'll see the names. It's tough. It's not an easy match for us. I honestly think you can say that we're playing for the draw in this match with us playing hoofball. I don't see us getting many goals if we get one in it, just to be honest with you guys. We didn't create many opportunities the last time we played them. It was a lot of PSG highlights, which was where we're at right now. A PSG highlight that's got into the box. Cook tries to jump and catch that, couldn't do it. Harry Kane. There's the first one. We're down 1-0. We might have had expectations that was a little bit too high on getting out of this group stage this year once again. 1-0. That's disappointing, isn't it? How much did PSG sign Harry Kane for? Been there for a while. He's been in there since the start of the save, hadn't he? Okay, didn't know that. Cool. Spent some money on him, though. Spent some money on him. We got another PSG highlight. Do we? Come on. Nope. Yeah, there we go, Ricalde. We haven't seen anything from our side yet. I've dropped some encouragement on the guys, and it seems to have helped out a little bit. We get a highlight of our own, hopefully, here. Do we get a goal? Bellotti. Is he onside? The flag's down. Hey, we'll take on goals, baby. We'll take it 1-1. Let's go. We're back in it. Oh, me. And after the goal, everybody's mood just drops if you see it down there below. Ooh. I mean, hey, I'll take them how we get them, brother. Nothing new there. A lot of PSG highlights, a lot of them. Cook, I mean, I feel like he could have caught that. Goes out for the corner. Do we push it out? We can't shut off here. Goal kick. Okay. Hey, it's fine. It's fine, my dudes. Okay. See if we can get the ball here. They are playing out of the back. They move it up rather quickly, rather easily as well. Like I said, we've changed up the tactic a good bit for this match. I'm going to hopefully remember to change it back before the next match, though. Okay, another one. Another one. Do they really have Ben Chilwell on their team? This team it's a good team. I didn't notice that in the last match if they did. I believe it is, though. Yeah, it is. Okay, enough of these PSG highlights. I mean, I would take a KV Mechelen highlight, you know. It would be nice. 2-1. Mbappe gets it in. We're not getting out of this group stage, are we? Not doing it. I think we got really lucky to get the point against Inter, didn't we? Not what we wanted to see. I mean, I am a bit nervous. Essa Hall has picked up an injury, and our attack is really struggling because I don't remember if I put him on the bench today, but Samrek also picked up a knock in training. I think he was like close to being ready to coming back in this match. We could have played him if we wanted to. Obviously, we're not going to pick him over Essa Hall, but that injury does cause a little bit more trouble in the attack than what we already had with the injuries. Yeah, looking at it, it's 11 shots to 4, 5 on target for PSG, 1 on for us. XG of 1.09 for PSG and a 0.46 for us. So we're not creating a ton, are we? Not really creating a ton. I'm not. Show me something else in the second half. Come on, guys. Let's get out here and do something. Dacey, you're a team leader, bud. I have faith in you. Get out there and make a difference for us. I actually wanted to check. Do we have Samrek on the bench? I don't have him on the bench. We do have Gasson, who I think can come in and play. And I'm okay with that because Gasson's turned into a pretty good player for us. I don't believe his star rating is what he actually is. I think he's a little bit better than what the star ratings do have him listed as. And he's been good this season. So we're going to go ahead and bring him in. It'll happen after this highlight, I'm assuming. Did it happen yet? I don't see him out there. We're defending right now, though, for our lives. We don't want to go down 3-1, do we? We don't want to do that. Not at all. Hit into the box. Cook. Safe hands. Okay, it's fine. Okay, corner kick upcoming. We got to get a stop here. Fine with that. Totally fine with it. We didn't get the stop, but it went over. So, good stuff. I'm about to be forced to make another change. Richter's played a lot lately. As you can't really see. His gas tank is nearly empty. There you go. You can kind of see it briefly there. If you didn't, you can go back and see it. We're going to have to make that change. Elijah has looked a little bit better as the seasons went along than what he has in the previous seasons. So it's disappointing to make this change, but I feel like it's justified. As you can see, he's really tired. Not playing the best out there either. So Holage is coming on. He's motivated. So, hey, good news there. Ricalde also getting a little bit tired as well. So that'll probably be our final change. Okay, we've got to throw in. it just gets immediately taken away. It turns into a PSG highlight. We're not ready for this. We're really not. I mean, I think, like, obviously, if you could say that if we kept Bonu, if we kept Miskovic, the players that got too big for the club that wanted to leave, and obviously they needed to go develop their game a little bit more at a higher level. But I think if we still had those guys, we could have an opportunity to get out of this group stage. But it's just not seeming likely again this year, is it? Just never happens the way we want to. Did they just give him what happened there? Did he get sent off, or did he just get a card, or was it just a talking to? I think it was just a talking to. I am about to crank it up a little bit, though, and we're going to go a little bit more positive now, just to see if we can get some more attack going. I played balanced in this match just because I didn't want to go all out and go down 2-0, which, I mean, we're 2-1 at this point. We need a win. We need the 3 points. Okay. I mean, we need a point even. I'll take that. Like I said, if we get another goal and somehow maintain a draw, I'm totally fine with that. It's obviously not the exact result we need. We need the 3 points, but we'll take a draw to get a point out of this match. It's not looking likely, though. Molina has it. Okay. Just can't get it even in the box, can we? Don't like this. Don't do a slide. There we go. Good job, Fontana, getting yourself in front of that to stop that goal from happening. Goes out for a throw-in, though. Our final change, we brought in Milivancic for Calde. Just fitness, really. I mean, Milankovic is a pretty good player. We just haven't seen a ton of him. He's starting to make his rotation into that midfield now. He's more of a player that likes to play on the left-hand side, but he can play as a midfield option for us, and he's decent at it. Do we get a highlight here? Are we getting one of our own? I mean, that was a little bit optimistic there by Holage, but okay. Okay, game. This isn't what I wanted today. I didn't want this. I was really hoping for the draw. I knew it was unlikely. I really did, but I do feel like it kind of shows that if this save would have went on a little bit longer, that we had an opportunity to compete with some of these teams in the future. I mean, we drew against Inter. We haven't looked great against this PSG side, and it's 2-1 at this point. So obviously, I think if we could have had some more time with it, players would have developed, and players that we could have kept for longer periods of time, we would have had an opportunity. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen today. Unfortunately for our side, it's tough. We've got one option at striker right now that I feel comfortable playing. The rest of them are all banged up. We get banged up in our number 10 situation as well. Cook just does enough to tip that out. Unfortunately, PSG is still looking very threatening here. We need to close this down. Get in front. Make a slide. There you go. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was a little bit of effort into that Hart had. I'm glad to see that. It looks more and more likely it's going to end up 3-1 than it does 2-2, doesn't it? PSG's just going all out against us. And our side is tired. It's a very tired side out there. Played a lot of matches. A lot of these guys are in the lineup regularly. We've tried to do a little bit of more rotation in between these Champions League matchups, and it doesn't have seemed to help a ton. I think Richter's going to have his day off in the next match because he just got battered super quick out there. Holage will be that change for us in the next one. Come on, guys. I mean, just don't allow another one. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Do we get to see a little bit of hoofball here? Nope. Nope, we don't. We get to see a throw in. We've got 3 minutes of added time. We're about to be getting into it. Hart plays it long. Unfortunately, there's just nobody there to play it into. I'm wanting a good result against Standard now, just to get my mood back up a little bit. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. I've even gave up on talking to the guys. I'll just drop some encouragement on them, like, hey, guys, y'all played a little bit better today than we did the last match against them. That right there is not nice, though. Okay, Cook is defending for his life out there, just doing everything he can to stop the third goal from coming in. Does another good job there for us. Corner kick upcoming, though. It's not over. Definitely not over. It might still be 3-1. It's 3-1. Well, I think it's time that we focus on winning the league. Because, yikes. Not good today. Not good at all. I mean, it was nice to get the goal against them this week, but I would have really liked to not have given up 3 goals against them. I think that was played to Bellotti, but not nowhere close to him. I mean, do we get 1 goal here? Do we get our second of the evening? This is just one of those highlights that's going to blow now. There we go. I mean, it was disappointing, 3-1. It is what it is. We allowed a ton of shots. The result was justified. 27 shots, 13 on target, XG of 3.08. 7 shots for us, 2 on target, XG of 0.63. Cook played, I mean, honestly, if they had 13 shots on target, we're lucky to get out of that 3-1. Yeah, not happy. Not happy. If it would have been 2-1, the team speech might have changed, but unfortunately for us, not with that result. We've got to... It's official, isn't it? We're now knocked out. That stinks. That stinks so bad. I mean, honestly, probably what we'll do is we will probably still play the Feyenoord match next. I probably won't play the intermatch since we've already been knocked out. We'll come back Feyenoord and Anderlecht. I think that'll be a good time to come back. But this episode isn't even over yet. We got to get into standard. Let's hopefully get a win today. We haven't had have we had a win in the past 2 episodes? It doesn't seem so, which is odd. Well, some changes that we was forced to make, and some of them we wanted to make of our own. So the reasons why we've had to make some changes, we got an international duty that Bellotti is on and Fontana is on, so they're out of this match. Also, so that means Mendez and Hedden comes in, Samrek comes in as well, Gassan comes in, Lukaku comes in, Halaj comes in, Van Herden and Norman Williamson make up the backfield. So Norman Williamson has came in for Anderson in this match. It leaves us looking like this. We've got Cook and goal, a back 4 of Mendez, Norman Williamson, Van Herden, and Lukaku. In the midfield, we got Hart and Gassan, right-hand side, Hedden in the middle, Samrek, left-hand side, Halaj up top, Molina. I apologize. I just got done sneezing, and I'm struggling right now. Well, that water came back up and splashed me on my glasses. Need to cut this out. Okay, sorry about the random cut there. Had a little bit of a water spillage accident happen and hit my glasses. And I'm still, honestly, I'm struggling at this point. I mean, hey, yeah, let's point our finger at them. Much better performances out there today. We need it. As I mentioned, Anderlecht, they've seemed pretty much unstoppable so far through this season. They're dominating the league. They're looking good. Standard, well, they've won 2 of their last 5, so a team that I feel like we should beat. But this KV Mechelen side has been pretty much a disappointment this season, haven't they? I don't know if that boils down to it being Anderlecht being so good that we've looked disappointing in the league, or if it's a combination of that and just being disappointing in the Champions League. That was a fun opening highlight. Throw in, though, standard and possession. We've changed our tactic back up to what we usually do, so maybe a little bit more positivity from the side today. Lukaku has this ball. He plays it to Gassan. It's back to Lukaku to Hart. We're trying to work the middle, which I like. We try looking for Hedden out there on that right-hand side. He gets past this first one, takes his shot, and sells it into the stands. Okay, goal kick for standard. We have an opportunity to win this at the head. We don't, but Gassan does a good job working his way back into the defense and getting that ball for us. We're really working that right-hand side, it looks like, today. I do have overlaps turned on for both sides, but it does seem like the right-hand side has been the more dominant featured side. And I've just noticed Van Leberg is playing in this match. I don't know if we've actually played against him since his time at Standard. He's been a starter for him. Eden sends another one into the stands. Don't like that at all. He could stop that. I mean, you know, if he wanted to, no big deal. Just don't send it into the stands anymore. I mean, some people are still looking for that last one in the parking lot. So the ball went out of the stadium. Corner kick upcoming, though. We've been dangerous from this area. We're not dangerous today. Hart very lackadaisically runs back there to get it and plays it back to Lukaku. Halaj now. I would like to see more from this kid. I really would. At one point, I thought he was one of our top prospects, and he just hasn't been consistent enough to be a featured player in our senior squad. He's right on the edge of it, I feel like. I just feel like if we could get him being consistent a little bit more, he could give Richter a little bit of a break, which would be nice, and I'm sure Richter wouldn't complain too much about it because that dude plays all the time. Back on that right-hand side again. I'm waiting for Hedden to take another shot. Opts to play it into the box. We have an opportunity there. Okay, it looks like one of ours. Do we make it 2-0? Maybe. Maybe so. Hedden has it here. Let's go. Samrek to Mendez. Okay, I like it. I'm liking the look of this. We've got people in the box. We've got opportunities. Hart tries to take a shot, tries to get it past all those defenders, and doesn't do it. Okay, I mean, everybody's bunched together. Not a lot of movement. We've made a run there with Lukaku, who tried to hit it back in, but doesn't do it. Hedden now in the box. Loses possession. Pretty poor by him. I mean, it was congested. I'll give him that. There was a lot of people in the box, but you got to hang on to it, my dude. Like, help us out a little bit. We're still reeling from that last defeat a little bit. We want to get a positive result here so the momentum stays with us on our side. Norman Williamson on a card does a really good job right there. You guys know that I like Norman Williamson. I know we spent money on him in our first season. Probably spent a little bit too much for what the club was ready for, but yeah, he's a good player. Elijah gets us a corner. I like the goalkeeper trying to dive for it twice back to back, not making any headway with it. We try aiming for Van Erden there, and we don't get it to him. Okay, I like it so far. I mean, it's working out. Does it keep working out? Maybe. Okay, I mean, we're really struggling getting past that defensive line, ain't we? We've deflected it off the defenders many times. It's led to a counter. We've got to get back. Norman Williamson does a good job. Throw in. I mentioned it before, and I can't think. I do remember his name. Esteban Fernandez. I would like to bring him on at some point during this match. Molina has played a lot, and I think it would be very beneficial for our side going forward if we can give him a bit of a break in the second half. He probably, if the result stays at 1-0, I honestly might make that change with our 68-minute mark that we usually do. But it's got to stay around there. And it seems like we're doing pretty good if you just look at the match stats. We've got 11 shots, an XG of 0.93. We're not allowed many shots by standard either, so that's a positive side that our defensive side of the ball is hanging up pretty well. Halftime whistle, 1-0. 12 shots, 3 on target, XG of 0.96. 3 shots for them, 0 on target, XG of 0.11. So we're looking better out there today. We are. We haven't scored much, but well, I think some heads are still hung low after that last match, and we're winning. So that's good. Hopefully, it keeps the locker room atmosphere going at a high. That's something that's huge right now after a defeat like that. Okay, we got to throw in. I would like to see us win this ball back. Just saying, it would be nice. You know, do a tackle, do a slide, do a football, do something. Mendez says, okay, I got you, boss. Gets it to Hedden. Now we're working through the midfield. Hart to Samrek, okay? I'm liking what I'm seeing. Gasson plays it out. He's got Hedden. Do we find something here? Maybe so. Mendez to Molina. Haven't said Molina's name much today. I'm confused at what happened here. Says it was blown offside. And it said Hedden scored, but it looked like Molina's shot. So did Hedden touch it on his way in and he was offsides? Let's take a look at this. So Molina takes the shot here. Okay. He passed it into Hedden. It looked like, and Hedden was just a little bit offside, a bit picky. It's a little bit picky, isn't it? Gasson with the ball. Okay, we got something here. Immediate counter here. Let's go. Let's turn up the tempo. Let's get it going. Hart winning us a corner. Good job. Hart is not a goal threat, really. So to see him win us a corner, that's nice for him. That's a positive result for him. Usually it's deflected off a defender. I feel like I'm going to be cutting some highlights out of this match. Not 100% sure because some of these highlights are just really, really boring highlights that haven't amounted to a whole lot. I know it's extended highlights. I get that, but it seems like the rate's a little bit higher today in this match than what it usually is. But maybe this one is one that we want to keep. Hart, Samrek. Okay, we're going backwards. I mean, somebody can make a run instead of just standing still. Lukaku, he says, okay, hey, okay. Lukaku gets his first of the season, first with the club, putting us up 2-0, which really solidifies that Fernandez is about to come on. Good stuff. I mean, I really love it when the wingbacks make runs like that and just can bury it in the back of the net like he did here. Good stuff by him. I mean, that's a lovely shot. That's excellent for his first goal for the club. We've made 2 changes. Fernandez has came in, and then Anderson has came on for Norman Williamson, who was on a card. And we've swapped Anderson and Herden, the sides that they was playing on. So the back four is still really solid. Saying that was dangerous. Free kick for us. We've got one final change to make. Rob Hart's getting a little bit tired, so that will probably be the last change. It'll be between Luvunga, Milenkovic, and Recalde, depending on who we have on the bench. Let's go ahead and see who we have. I'm bringing Luvunga on. He's not played a ton lately. His fitness is dropping, so I want to see 10 solid minutes from that kid right there. I think it'll be okay for him. We've looked good in this match. This is a good way to bounce back after that tough PSG loss. Dropped some encouragement, and it demotivated every single body. It doesn't get much worse than that. We've got 4 minutes of added time. We're into the closing highlight, I believe, here. Samrek to Lukaku. Do we get our third? Gassan. If we have anything to say about it, we do. But I don't know. I really don't. I would really like to see Esteban Fernandez get on the ball a little bit here. I haven't said his name since coming onto the pitch. It would be nice to see the youngster get an opportunity here. Halaj with it. We're just playing it around at this point. Mendez has made a run. Plays it back to Samrek, who takes a shot. And that was close. That was very close for our side. They play a little bit of hoofball. We win it back. Luvunga does a good job of that. And I'm expecting this to be the final one. This is going to be the final highlight, I believe. If we maintain possession for a little bit. I say that and we don't. I mean, okay. I know I don't have time wasting on. I know that. But I would have liked to seen a little bit of it. Luvunga with it. And there it is. Final whistle, 2-0. We deserved a 2-0 victory in this match. 22 shots, 8 on target, XG of 1.6. Gassan, once again, putting out a good performance of a 7.9. Dude's really turned it up this year. Happy with the result, way we played, all that fun stuff. And where does that put us? We're still second. We're level on points now, though, with Anderlecht. So now it's even more important that we keep winning, that we finally called up to them. It's been tough. They've been really good this season. And that's huge for us to hopefully win the league this year now that we've officially been knocked out of the Champions League. But saying that, I know we discussed it a minute ago. I really do want to come back with this matchup right here, Anderlecht and Feyenoord, to see if we can get 3 points out of this group stage, because I don't see it happening against Inter, but I do see us being able to do it against Feyenoord. I know we lost to them in the last episode, but maybe we can get a positive result against them and hold our heads up high as we exit the Champions League this year. Well, obviously we set high expectations this year on trying to reach it out of the Champions League group stage, and we failed pretty miserably at that. But the season's not over. Save's not over quite yet. It's coming to a close, though. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.